Hi, everybody. It's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back once again with a review. This time we're going to take a look at the movie series Super Combat Captain America action figure. To put it simply, this is the movie Captain America. This is how he's going to look in the movie. Um, he comes with a helmet, shield, and handgun. The handgun is already in his holster, because I've already opened the figure and just put him back into the package just to show you. Um, Funny story, it actually went flying out when I was trying to do it. On the back, this is what he looks like in a simulated scenario. Plus, we have the cross sales. Most important there are U.S. Agent and the Red Skull. I should mention that Red Skull crossbones are being packaged uh, one to a case, while the Captain America figures are like 50. And here we go, taking it out of the package. Well, if I sound a little different, it's because this video was actually recorded separately from the audio. And if you're seeing this, editing the audio and video together was not as difficult as I thought it would be after I initially did the silent review. Also want to take the time to say thank you to everyone who's been watching my videos here on YouTube and on Inside Pulse, as well as checking out the What's on Joe Mind podcast. In case you're wondering what I was doing right there, I was trying to demonstrate the fact that even though the helmet feels loose, it actually stays on quite securely. Now, here's an interesting thing: the shield in the package comes on his right hand. Well, as you'll notice later on, the right hand is specifically designed and molded to hold his pistol. It actually has a separate trigger figure, something I haven't seen since the 25th anniversary Joe figures. But you can fit it onto his left hand. You just slip it on. You're going to have to pry the left hand open a little, but it's soft plastic, so it should be easy. And then he can hold that strap. Once it's on, you really don't have to take it off. Unfortunately, there is no way to hold the shield on his back, like with the Battlefield Captain America figure. And here I am showing off the holding of the shield. I must say, this figure, I like the overall look of the figure, with his costume and what have you. Um, it looks like a textured uniform Captain America figure instead of just the basic spandex. One thing you will notice, and it will get to it later on in the video, I'm holding the figure for a reason. Very difficult for him to stand on his own. Can't believe he didn't come with a figure stand. As I was just mentioning and pointing out the nice textured parts to the uniform, Um, be careful because I have heard reports that there has been some sloppiness with the paint. I'm not that anal about it. Little overbrushes here and there, you know, kind of give the effect of the uniform being worn. But I've been hearing some horrible, horrible paint jobs. If you notice his chest, the star would be covered up. For articulation, his arm can fully rotate, go in and out, bend at the elbow, rotate at the wrist. Um, and then we get to the legs. Yeah, it's got that Marvel hip, and it's actually one of the worst cases I've ever seen because it really doesn't look bright when you have the leg out. But you basically have to, as you know, rotate, push the leg out, rotate it back. So he does have that thigh swivel. The knee can bend. Um, yeah, I mean, it's great for going out to the side, but now, one thing I was disappointed about is the lack of articulation in the angle. It can pivot forward and back ever so slightly, but not to the level that the Battlefield Captain America could. And it doesn't have any ability to swivel whatsoever. I should also mention that there is an ab crunch as well as ab rotation, but it's not the best. Yeah. Now I'm taking the pistol out of the holster, and if you notice, I was a very tight fit. It was tight going in, it was tight coming out. Personally, I rather it be tight than loose, and you end up losing the pistol. One thing I was happy about: this pistol is actually made from a thicker plastic than the Battlefield Captain America pistol. It doesn't feel warped. Like pulling it out of the package, it doesn't feel like it's going to melt. Just pointing out the trigger finger. That's a very nice touch that I was happy to see. The pistol goes in his hand quite easily, and the trigger finger holds it in place. Uh, it's nice when a figure does what it's supposed to. Um, and there you go. This is basically how he's going to look in the movie. And now I'm going to try to pose him, but as I mentioned, he can't hold the pose worth anything. Um, really was disappointed. Oh, look, I got him to stand. Yay. That's about as best as you're going to do, folks. Um, really was disappointed. I mean, the battlefield cap with the ankle pivot and the swivel. I mean, you could really get him working it. I mean, maybe it's because we got a 6-inch Marvel Legends version coming down the line. Who knows? They don't want the articulation from that to be interfere with this. But yeah, I mean, having to fidget with him a lot just to get him to stand. Oh, got him to stand again. Uh, Watch, I'm going to try for an action pose, and you'll see that'll fail miserably. Yeah. Simple pose, but the lack of ankle articulation just kills it. He's down. The captain's dead. Yeah. That Marvel hip joint is just a pain in the butt to work with. Uh, I have to constantly adjust it, and I want to meet the person who thought it was a good idea. Well, well, there he is, folks. Overall, I can recommend the figure just based on looks alone, but if you're looking for something that's going to be able to hold overly dynamic poses, this isn't the figure for you. Stick with the comic version, Battlefield Captain America. Um, this is your old pal Chuck. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.